Good morning. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make lattes, latte art specifically with almond milk. So the thing about almond milk that makes it tricky is that there's not a whole lot of fat in it. Typically when you want to make latte art, you want a lot of fat content in there, like whole milk, or even at least 2% milk, so that way it floats to the top. And if you go to a coffee shop, you know, one of the fancy hipster ones, and you ask them about using almond milk, a lot of them will say that it's not going to come out very well. And truth be told, it really doesn't. But I'm going to show you the best way possible to get the best foam for the best latte art you can. So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to need is our little cup here for foaming. I don't know exactly what that's called, a mini pitcher. And this is the almond milk that I use. It's from Trader Joe's, and it's the only almond milk I use. I don't know if other almond milks are better or worse. This is just what I use, and it works for me. But honestly, it's still a hit and miss. In fact, even in this video, I'm not totally sure if this milk is gonna come out right. I fill it to 6 ounces. I don't know if you could see in there, but there's a little gauge. You can get this on Amazon. I will leave a link in the description. So fill it to 6 ounces. The other thing that you need prepped is you need your espresso, of course, nice and ready to go. It takes a minute for the steam to go on this Breville. There we go. So why don't you come in close? So I like to play a little game where there's bubbles in there from when I poured it. I want to see if I could kill all those bubbles, get them kind of sucked in as I'm getting the foam. The trick to foaming any kind of milk, whether it's almond milk or regular milk, is that you don't want the milk to be too dry or too wet. What that means is that if it's too dry, then it'll come out clumpy. If it's too wet, then you're not going to get anything really coming to the top. The other thing is, you can kind of see my hand underneath. What I'm doing is I'm feeling underneath to know when it's finished. When it's too hot to touch, I know it's done. Also, I stopped doing the foaming portion of it when it gets to room temperature. So right now it stopped being cold, so I've stopped doing this action and kind of sucking air into it. And that's typically how I'm able to keep kind of a nice balance of not being too wet or too dry. So now I'm kind of tapping the bottom because it's getting a little warm. I don't want to burn myself, but I really want to get it to where it would be kind of painful to touch for even a moment. So about right there. This might be a little too dry, but we'll find out. The next thing I do is I tap it on a hard surface just to pop any more of the bubbles, and then I just move it around like this just to kind of try to get as smooth of a consistency as possible. Let's see how we did. Not bad. Anyways, thanks for watching.